So it is Tuesday, week 129. Nick here again. I'm going to review Gilmore Girls Season 1 this week. So yeah, I've just finished Gilmore Girls Season 1, sorry, over the weekend. Really enjoyed this season. It was really good. Uh, like I said, it's kind of it's hard to explain really. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea before I start, and yeah, as well as that, it's maybe a few spoilers, so quite big ones as well. So if you don't want to be spoiled, just turn the review off now until you've seen it. Yeah, so it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea really. This isn't. It's as Ferg calls it, a dramedy. A lot of drama and comedy going on in it, and yeah. So basically, what happens in this season? It's what happens in the show really? It's about two main characters, two Gilmore girls, hence the name. Lorelai and Rory. Lorelai's the mother, Rory's the daughter. Lorelai had Rory when she was very young, I think 16 or 17, if that. And so they're kind of like best friends more than mother and daughter per se. And it's like kind of their adventures they live in a small town in Connecticut, I believe, called Stars Hollow, where there's a very small population. Everybody knows everyone. You know what I mean? They're kind of like a village type of scenario in England. And it's kind of just grown across their life as Rory's growing older as well. She's not always going to be able to stay with Lorelai as Lorelai thinks. So yeah, season one gets really good. Rory's in about, I believe it's, I don't know what grade, but she's coming to the end of school, got a couple of years left at school, and she's getting really good grades. And she wants to go to like it's kind of like a private school kind of thing called Chilton. But obviously Lorelai cannot afford it as she's only like a manager at the local inn. So Lorelai actually goes back to a mother and father to ask for like a loan that she's going to pay back for the school, and obviously she's not spoke to them for a while because she kind of like fell apart with them after Rory was born. And so the deal is, because the mother and father are quite rich, they say the deal is we'll help you pay for the school if you let Rory be part of our life now. So once a week on a Friday they have to go for dinner and everything. It's just the dinners are some of the best episodes of or some of the best parts of this season, should I say, where they're going for dinner and they're always arguing and Lorelai's a quick wit and everything. It's just brilliant. And so Rory starts Chilton. It's not like a school that she's been to before. It's not like a regular high school. Everybody's always rich. The parents are like bloody millionaires and all crap like that. So she kind of finds it hard to fit in, but tries to. She also gets a first girlfriend, Dean, who's played by Jared Padalecki. As you'll probably know him from Sam in Supernatural. He's a lot better actor in Supernatural than Gilmore Girls, I must say, before you're expecting him to be like some kind of heartthrob. But yeah, so there's some trials and tribulations with that, and it's just one of those shows I really like it because of the quick wit and humour. It's just brilliant. There's some really good characters in it. Like I said, there's Emily and Richard, which is Lorelai's mother and father. They are quite funny in the show. All posh people really are. It tends to be in TV shows like that. They're just some of the stuff they come out with. There's Suki, who works in the inn as the chef, who's Lorelai's best friend. Jackson, who delivers the fruit for the meals at the inn. And Suki and Jackson kind of get it together in the season, which is really good. There's Luke. Obviously, Luke's the main character. He owns the diner, and there's a lot of really strong tension going on between him and Lorelai, and you just really want them to get it on, and they don't end up getting it on yet, and you just really wanting to kind of will that one on. So they're always at Luke's diner because they're addicted to coffee as well. It's just really insane and it's just really good. Just trying to think of some other great characters. There's Taylor, I believe his name is. He's like the kind of town mayor who they're always threatening to go to Taylor because he's like tries to do everything perfect for the town. Babette, who's Lorelai and Roy's next door neighbour, she's a bit eccentric. She's just really funny as well. Aunt Patty or Mrs. Patty or something they call her. I don't know if I've just forgot her name, but yeah, she's like the dance school teacher and she's really good. So yeah, if you like fast-witted comedy, girly chats, I don't know, not really, not so much girly chats, but yeah, fast-witted dialogue, really nice women to look at, Lauren Graham especially. Lorelei is just really hot. Yeah, definitely check this one out. Cannot wait to see the other seasons. Probably review them one day. Who knows? But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.